like, oh, know that I'm a ride for you, either way it go. Tell me, girl, why you be stressing me for time? When you tell me.
It's that Chi-Town love. Welcome back to another episode of the City Podcast, episode 163. We are your hosts. I'm Tony, and I'm here with
Roman.
And
your boy Eric.
Hate that boy. What the fuck are you talking about, Chi-Town?
Isn't J. Cole from Chi-Town?
No.
No, I thought he was.
He's North Carolina.
Was he?
Yeah.
Who am I thinking from Chi-Town?
Kanye?
Any black person?
Nah, I thought J. Cole was from
You
Chi-Town.
racist, though.
Well, okay. Fuck if I care.
Yeah, you're just really racist.
Yeah, I am.
So
I'm okay with it.
You're super
I mean, you
racist.
shouldn't be.
You'd be surprised with what the stuff I come to terms with being okay with now.
Anal.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
Because he's gay.
You know, you get called so many things so many times. You're like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
It kind of brushes off of you.
We've broken him.
Yeah, you're like, oh man, racist or gay or fucking whatever. I'll be like, oh, all right. I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna defend myself, you know, make them. But then it'd be like, no, that's giving them what they want. It's like, why am I fighting back? Just take it and be like,
Joke's
all right.
on you. We don't even care about the outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that out too. Like my mom just like when she makes fun of me and shit. My brother be like, oh, they're gonna say whatever they're gonna say no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, okay.
Yes.
Now what I do is I try to annoy the fuck out of them in return, and it's been happening. I've been enjoying this shit.
Yeah. No,
Be like, instead of fighting back, I just make them angry.
Yeah.
Because I found out that I could be hell of annoying.
I
don't know that I'm
All
annoying.
he really needs to do is just talk. His
Yeah, I don't know
voice
if
is the
I'm
most
annoying
annoying
or
shit.
they just like, oh man, he's fucking annoying, like my voice and shit.
Yeah.
That's how I've been doing. Be like, oh yeah, you're gonna say all this shit. I'm just fucking. I'm gonna get to you. Then it gets to where Eric says something really stupid, really mean, and be like, all right, fun's over. He couldn't take it. nigga wants to dish it out but can't take it. So I'll be like, all right.
That is true. That is.
If I'm constantly talking shit, how do you know when I'm talking shit that is got to me?
Tone of voice. Your tone of voice.
Yeah,
The attitude changes.
Nah.
Yeah, like we were talking about it like earlier. Like you just have a problem with like with people's tone of voice. Like but the thing is, in the instance when we were talking, it was through text. So you made up that tone. So you completely were like, fuck that.
What tone? What are you talking? What text?
Well, the friend of yours that said you couldn't Snapchat shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then she said no, but this is all through text. So you completely envisioned her being like, no.
No, because she said it was like, no, sorry, 24 hours only. I was like, okay. And then I was just like,
No, but you're inferring that because it was through text.
Oh, but you know, in person, he changes his tone real quick when he gets annoyed or you make him angry.
Oh yeah, you hear it in his voice.
Now his shit talking becomes, okay, I'm not gonna be fun, I'm being mean now, and you can tell. My mom's the same way too. My mom likes to talk shit, but you can't talk shit back to her because suddenly it's like, oh man, it's serious now.
The help never talks back. That's what I'm saying.
I get it. So that's how I've been doing things. Be like, oh, you can talk shit about me? Cool. I'm gonna fucking annoy you till it gets like really serious, and I just walk away. They're like, all right, they're mad. I'm done.
Fair enough.
And I was like, okay. Same thing with anybody else. It's like, oh, you're this and that. I was like, all right, I am. Whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me no more. It used to be like, oh, being called. Shit, let's see. I've been called a slave, adopted, the help, a girl, gay, autistic, fucking mumble mouth.
When they call him autistic?
No, not you guys. Fucking my older brother. He's like, you might be autistic. I'm talking about like a group of people be like, I've been called so many fucking names.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. And then, you know, I usually put my foot in my mouth when I talk because, you know, I do get shit backwards because I'm dyslexic. So now I just like,
blame it on that. You just don't know how to talk, nigga. I don't.
Which was funny because I was talking to this, I've been talking to this girl that plays Pokemon.
Okay.
And I told her, she's like, something happened in the Dragon Ball Z fucking voice actor community.
Okay.
I think Future Trunks' voice fucking found out he had a sex couch, which I don't know what a sex couch was.
A what?
A sex couch.
A sex couch.
Yeah. So he used to get interns and shit, and he used to fuck them while being
Oh,
married.
okay,
And shit.
yeah.
So I was like, oh man, I didn't know there was this going on in the voice acting world,
Uh-huh.
all right? And she told me the name, and I was like, I don't know who that is.
Mhm.
She's like, oh, it's a voice actor for Future Trunks, and then she gave me the name for Chris Sabat, I think is the voice of Vegeta.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I didn't know this shit was happening, right?
Mhm.
I thought it was funny because like for a while I wanted to be a voice actor,
Yeah.
and I have a podcast. I was like, I shouldn't know these names, right?
I mean, you don't have to.
Kind of. You like this the community, the stuff you want to go into. You should have a little bit of knowledge of.
Yeah, but like
I can't name a single voice actor,
you can't even like.
and I watch a lot of anime and cartoons and shit. I can't name
You
none.
can't even name fucking Mel Blanc or Mel Blanc.
I don't know who that is.
Fucking voice of Bugs Bunny.
Fuck it, say.
Jesus Christ.
Did you know that?
No.
No, I mean neither.
God damn it.
I don't care. You could know at least fucking the guy who did Troy McClure.
That's Phil Hartman.
Yeah,
Oh
there you
yeah,
go.
I was watching his documentary.
There
Some
you
sad
go.
shit.
Phil Hartman.
Oh yeah, I saw like a little clip of it on Facebook.
I
The
was watching
2020 thing.
the last days of Phil Hartman.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Phil and Bryn, whatever her bitch ass name was.
Bryn?
Stupid
Yeah, it was Bryn.
Kokor.
Yeah. It got to a point where like we're watching this, me and Eric were watching Reading Breakfast, and I had put it on, and it got so fucking annoying. Like, the girl's brother was like, she was a good person, and you know she was a love person, and meanwhile the whole fucking show she's like, oh my sister was addicted to cocaine and alcohol, and she used to get in fights, and you know, eventually she killed Phil Hartman, right? But this motherfucker's like, she was a lovable person. She's a good person.
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucker, she's a murderer.
It's always the same. That's the one thing that bothered me all the time about the news is when they would cover like someone like a young man was murdered, blah blah blah, and then they talk to the mom. She'd be like, he was such a good boy, and then they turned back to like the actual newscaster, and he was like, yeah, he was like a raging alcoholic and a drug dealer. So like eventually this was gonna catch up to him.
Yeah, meanwhile, you
You
know,
always said racist shit.
it got so bad because he kept saying, oh, you know, she was a love. She loved everybody.
Yeah.
She loved her kids, and she loved Phil.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this fucking bitch, she was a fucking cocaine hoe
Yeah.
who wanted to be famous, and she couldn't make it.
Yeah.
She ain't had the talent.
That's the whole thing. She's like, I'm not
Yeah.
getting enough attention. I
She
want to
was-
be famous, but
She was talented.
she wasn't. She
talentless
didn't
slut.
have any
Yeah,
talent.
I get it.
The only thing she had was beauty, and I was like, bitch, walk around naked or something. You'll get attention that way.
Even at that, she wasn't that good.
No, she wasn't. But
She was 90s good looking.
yeah, she wasn't.
She was
Let's go late 70s.
She was
Early 80s.
no, she was
good
white
looking.
girl.
Yeah, she was 80s model pretty.
I guess.
Yeah, you know, the big hair, blonde, tall, skinny,
Stupid.
Playboy modelish.
God damn it.
Yeah, it got to that point. I was like, man, this is fucking stupid. Bitch, murder this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they keep saying how
She
good of a
took
person
away
she was.
our treasure. She
And
took
meanwhile,
away Troy McClure.
meanwhile, on the other side, you have Phil's friends go, oh man, she took him too early.
Mm-hmm.
How fucking dare she take a star from the community world, from the comedy
She
world,
was
and all
a
this
real
shit.
piece of
They're
shit.
still crying, and the brother's like, nah, my sister was great. She was fucking. I was like, you stupid fuck. Then it got to like, me and her reading breakfast watching shows. Like, did she kill the kids? Because that would make it even fucking worse.
No.
Like, if she killed her
Yeah.
fucking kids,
She
yeah, we
did.
found that out.
Yeah.
Pussy.
But left the kids alive to see the dead bodies.
Oh yeah, she abandoned them.
She shot Phil Hartman
Yeah.
and took off to Phil Hartman's friend to tell him I killed Phil.
Yeah.
Left the kids in the house. They saw the dead body.
Uh-huh.
Then she came back, shot herself,
Uh-huh.
and the little girl was in her room with her. So I was like, oh, that's kind
Yeah,
of fucking worse.
Apparently, well, there's a recounting of this from Joe Rogan where he talks about it, and he was saying that what you said just happened, but maybe again secondhand information. So he probably like
You heard it from a friend.
yeah. So the thing is that she was planning to kill the kids as well, because apparently that's a common thing that when women are planning to kill themselves,
It's everybody.
yeah, it's they kill their kids because they don't want to envision their kids without a mom.
Yeah, so we're watching the show, and that's what they were insinuating.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh man, did this stupid bitch kill the kids? And I was like, And then the brother started talking about how good and how wonderful of a mother. She's like, shut the fuck up. We fast forward to the end. And we just see there was a police like recapture or a fucking somebody recorded, and the police was carrying the little kids, and they're all fucking out of it and shit.
Oh, for sure.
Like, and then she goes, "Oh, she didn't kill the kids." And the first thing Eric says is like, "Stupid hoe, can't even do that right." I was like, "Goddamn, that's even worse." But
Truesies.
I mean, no, not really. That's all. That's an opinion. That's not truth. That's your opinion.
She couldn't do it right.
But again, that's your opinion, though.
True.
That's not a truth.
Well, I don't know, man.
Isn't gonna do it.
It sounds bad that she should have killed the kids, but leaving them there to see the dad's dead body.
I'm not saying no.
I think that's worse. I mean, what's worse? Death
she's
or
a total piece of shit.
Having to live with that.
Don't get me wrong, but does it make it better when like the whole family's dead? Like I don't see it that way. Like I think there's trauma for those kids.
I think that's like life trauma.
For sure. That's fucked them up completely. But we don't know like how they've adjusted to that fact.
Probably not that good.
Because how old was the kid? Because one of them was
one was like
8.
5 and the other one was like 2 or 3. The little girl was really young.
Okay, so the little girl, you don't really have to worry about her.
But the little girl was the one that got the worst of it, though. She was inside the room when her mom blasted herself.
Yeah, but she probably forgot about that.
You think so?
Yeah,
because
I mean,
like if
3-year-olds kind of have them.
They sort of have a memory. I believe like you don't establish like memories until age 4 or 5.
Okay.
That's when you establish like everlasting. That's when your mind is as developed as it can be to like recall a memory. So she might have been okay, other than the fact that like your mom killed your dad and then killed herself. Which
she's like, what the fuck's the mom?
So that probably plays into like she's not completely normal. The older one,
pretty sure she fucking pulls tricks though.
The other one's fucked.
The older one's kind of fucked. Like he's probably an alcoholic or like another.
Probably blames the little sister for it.
You know what sucks though is
mom
that
and dad would still be here if you weren't such a fucking piece of shit.
Right? You took away mom's beauty. How the fuck dare you?
Yeah, I'm on Uncle's side. I'm on Uncle Shitbird's side.
No, but that sucks that they're from the celebrity because they had to fucking relive it and all that shit. And then you have people be like, "Oh, you're Phil Hartman's son. Do you remember this, that, and shit like that?" Like,
hey, that was really cool, man. I fucking liked him.
It was awesome. Before her brains were splattered on a pillow.
Phil Hartman was.
We always said we wanted to get into his head. Your mom did.
Phil Hartman was.
To be fair though, we're not sure how she shot him. Like, was it in the chest or whatever? Because Tony was all like, "That's macabre," and I was asking, I wonder if she shot him 3 times in the chest or in the head. Like, you shouldn't be asking that question. What the fuck does
Oh, no, I told her, what's the difference? What's the difference if it was 3 shots to the body or a shot to the head?
Because you see the brain gone and you see your dad with no head. Or you fucking...
Well, it wasn't a shotgun, so, like, he still had
It wasn't a shotgun.
I told him that.
Yeah, exactly.
I told him that's all you see is bullet holes.
No, I'm just saying. You fucking... The bullet holes, like... And it depends, was he on his side? Was it, like, straight up to the front? Because the guy was asleep.
Yeah, he was asleep.
They didn't fully
but
explain it.
Either way, like, he's going to stay in the position that he was in.
Maybe.
Like,
I don't know if it was, like, 3 quick shots or just bang.
I mean...
And he turned around like, what the fuck?
Usually if you get shot in the chest...
Head, like,
but I told her, what fucking difference is that, man? I mean, they're still going to be fucked.
The picture that you're not picturing is a big difference.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
What's the...
Like, seeing holes and blood everywhere because of the chest?
Still dead body.
He's still alive. Is his eyes open? Maybe.
But
no, if you shoot him in the head, then it's...
But the thing is, it's your dad. Like, you got to think about it, like, it's your dad that's
like,
now
what's the difference?
shot.
All right, well, what do you think the end difference is, Eric? Between seeing a gory shit...
You ever seen someone's head blown off?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the difference?
Seeing it through a camera is different. Seeing it up close is... But seeing a dead body with just, like, the blood, whatever, it's whatever, holes in the chest.
You think you can get over the death easy?
Yeah.
No,
I don't think so. No.
Like,
if you're from outside, yeah. Like, if you're outside, you don't know the person, you're like, oh, shit, dead body.
Yeah.
that sucks, right? Like, and then you're passing by, you're like, oh, dead body without a fucking hat.
Maybe you just want to put up your backpack together, and you're like, no, can't do that.
But if it's someone close, I don't think it makes a difference.
I think it does.
I don't.
I think it does. I might be wrong.
Since we're on weird subjects.
But you know what? You know what sucks? Two sad things before we get off this.
Okay.
Phil Hartman. He went to go sleep because he didn't want to have a fight with his wife.
Yeah.
That's what he used to do.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch just over fucking... She was on cocaine and booze and just fucking had a moment. And I think... shot him with her gun. Mm-hmm. Went to the best friend, got another gun. He shot herself with another gun. That shit was like, fuck.
Because the guy took it away from her.
This bitch was prepared, you know?
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to be that prepared... You have to make up your mind. You're like, I'm gonna take my kids with me, or I'll make sure the kids not go and see none of this. So like, lock them in a room or something. Because I think that's even, that's a better solution. Lock your kids in a room and go do what the fuck you're gonna do because you're crazy.
But again, like you're
crazy.
Yeah, you're thinking about a rational way to take someone out. When it was just like it was a split decision.
When she was worried about someone taking care of her kids. They say it was logical. Logical ain't the same as rational.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Phil Hartman, I had a Raul Julia moment.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't name a single movie other than Jingle All the Way. I forgot he was the voice of Troy McClure.
Yeah.
And since I don't watch enough SNL, I was like, oh, who was he?
Yeah.
And so he goes, oh, the voice of Troy McClure. I was like, oh, shit, he voiced all these characters. I was like, oh, man, that's who he is. Because for the longest time, I just knew him from Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
I remember him from fucking some awful Sinbad movie. Another awful Sinbad movie where he's the dentist.
Yeah.
House guest.
House guest, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Which, I saw that movie.
I want to say he was in Carpool too.
I can't.
No, that's Tom Arnold.
Wait, you don't like Sinbad movies?
Huh?
You don't like Sinbad movies?
No, I think he was terrible. I thought he's a terrible comedian.
Well, he's one of my.
And his sitcom was fucking awful.
I like his stand-up comedy, and he has one of my favorite movies of all time.
Cherokee Kid.
I love it.
Shazam. Yeah, gotcha.
Shazam too.
Shazam is a good movie.
It is a good movie.
Yeah, no. I was thinking about Kazam.
There you go.
Kazam was a good movie
I was like,
too.
black is black.
And
It's my racist moment.
Man, dude, that's a big difference. Fucking Sinbad's vanilla chocolate.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal is fucking dork.
Oh no, but it's the whole Bearstein thing. There's people that think that
the Mandela Effect.
Yeah, there's the people that think there's a Genie Sinbad movie out there in the world when there isn't.
I know he played a genie in like a sitcom.
No.
And then he had like a
he never had a
commercial.
genie.
There's a commercial out there with Sinbad where
there isn't.
No,
that's the effect.
That's what you're thinking of.
That's the joke, fool.
I guess, but I know there is one.
No, again, there's not.
I'm not saying it's a movie. It was in a sitcom.
No, either way, there's no. They don't have it.
Yeah, but I like Sinbad. Right, I'm a fan of Sinbad.
All right, well,
we'll agree to disagree.
You'll agree to disagree. That you're wrong.
There's a whole argument for the fucking. That's the Mandela Effect.
I know,
Which
I know
someone cracked that
Bearstein
thing. Someone has a Bearstein which spelled the other way.
Yeah, people are stupid. That's it. People are stupid and their memories are flawed.
They have arguments for the littlest things.
Exactly, but it doesn't matter. Like your memory is completely fallible. Like it's shit.
You make your own memory according to circumstance. Yeah.
Exactly. So there's that, and then just people are dumb and they just mispronounce shit all the time. So Bearstein and Bearstain, like people just fucking fuck it up all the time. Doesn't matter. Like
that thing?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like there's the Bearstain Bears, and then there's the Bearstein or Bearstein.
Bearstain?
God,
yeah,
Eric.
they would pronounce it Bearstain.
You're so uncultured, Eric.
Yeah.
Like a Jew.
Yeah,
the Jew Bears.
It's Bearstein. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so uncultured, Eric.
But.
Well, at least I knew there was Jew Bears.
But they were also linking it. They're linking the Mandela Effect to another like anomaly.
There's a couple of them
where they say that the world actually ended in 2007 when they turned on the particle accelerator.
Isn't that the one where we don't exist? Where fucking. What was it called? I think we're computer programs. I know it sounds matrix. There's Joe Rogan was talking about it.
Talking about the Singularity?
Yeah, the Singularity. It's also called, what is it called? Fuck. Prune will fucking.
I forgot what, because
correct us
Joe
on
Rogan
this.
had
He's a
the
total conspiracy guy.
Joe Rogan had the black keys
Uh
on him, and he was making fun of Tulsa
huh.
and Tulsa's belief
Tesla.
Tesla,
Uh huh.
and he and Tesla.
I was
believe-
like Tulsa
No.
Gabbard. Tulsa Gabbard.
And I forgot Joe
I thought he was
Rogan's.
probably talking about Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, probably.
So yeah, fuck that place.
But
Fuck
I forgot Joe Rogan's was
Yeah.
friends with him. He had him
Yeah.
on the podcast. And
Elon
Black-
Musk.
the fucking black keys is making fun of-
Simulation.
Simulation. That's the one. Yeah, that's
That
the.
we're in a simulation, yeah. But no, yeah, there's like they're linking that like all together because they're saying like in 2007 when they turned on I think it's called the Briggs particle accelerator. I'm probably wrong on
The
that.
shit that meet the Flash.
Not necessarily that, but
I thought
you know the real
Flash-
version of that.
I thought the Flash was made with like fucking chemicals and
Yeah, but they changed it in
The show.
show where they turn on that particle accelerator.
And it blew up
And
the whole
it-
city and the world, and everybody got powers and shit.
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
God, it's so hateful.
But
It's dumb.
But the whole thing is when they turned it on, that it actually created a singularity where like it became a black hole, and we were sucked into basically an alternate dimension, or like the multiversal dimension.
Yeah, we ate
where,
ourselves.
Yeah, where like because of that, we're living in a world where it's pretty fucking close. Like it's 99% close, but there's those 0.1s that keep fucking up. And they're linking the Mandela Effect to it. Like, oh, the Mandela Effect, like, we remember this because
It happened in our world.
it happened in our world, but now we're on this completely different
Man, that kind of
reality.
sucks that
Oh.
if that happened, they fast forward us to this shit fucking thing.
I
where-
was,
That's
my
what they
whole
started-
problem
that
with
seems
it
kinda
is
stupid.
like,
That's where they started.
it's almost completely the same. Like,
Yeah.
it couldn't, why couldn't it been like something different? Like,
yeah, like maybe a green
Like-
sky.
Well,
yeah, like
that's the
why
thing.
couldn't we fucking like remember that like Abraham Lincoln was like a fucking big praying mantis?
No, that's why they think
Or
Abraham
that
Lincoln's a
fucking
vampire hunter.
Either Abraham Lincoln was actually 4 slaves, but he lost the bet, so he's like, I guess.
No,
fucking
but
free 'em.
off of that, isn't that when they started noticing the world changes and the whole fucking weather thing? I think that was that they were casing that together with the global warming.
I'm
and all
sure
this
they're
shit.
like they're like this is it. This is like the Big Bang conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
is
they-
that fucking the
around
particle
there is when the
accelerator.
fucking ozone opened up a little bit more,
Yeah.
and you start seeing more global warming.
Yeah.
I forgot one
I
of
like
them.
ozone, baby. Open up a little bit more. Come on. let me
Animal
get in
went
there.
extinct. They're like, how did it go extinct? There were so many like a year before. I remember hearing some of that shit. It's fucking weird.
So yeah.
So anyway, was that where you're going with your weird subjects?
Not at all.
Oh,
My
okay.
whole weird thought came from
It gets weirder.
cryogenically freezing yourself. And I was like, well, there was the thing with Disney. Like,
Mhm.
Disney, like, cryogenically froze themselves.
So is Hitler.
Yeah, exactly. And I
Mhm.
was like, so did Hitler. And I was like, oh, wait, they're both Nazis. Or at least fucking Disney was like a Nazi sympathizer.
They couldn't prove that.
He's a fucking Nazi sympathizer. Shut up.
They couldn't
So-
prove that.
fuck
Hey,
off.
don't off Disney, dude.
I don't think they hire any Jews in Disney.
They had to. All that money.
They'll hire a black kid.
I think
gross.
They'll
Jews
Jews
hire a
are.
Mexican ill. And it's mostly whites.
I
and
think-
none of them are Jews.
I think Jews are the ones running Disney now.
I don't know. Well, actually, we'll look at that.
Yeah. Anyways.
But
That's Siri. Siri, they're Jews in Disney. He's like, hell no, they're right.
Fourth Reich. We're bringing it back, and we're fucking bringing it better. No, but my
We
whole
got
thing
you with
was
the Selena Gomez and the Hillary Duff. We know you like pedo shit, bro. So do we. Gang, Disney.
Gang, pedo shit.
Nazis aren't that bad.
You know what? Sure, Jews are kind of gross, but
But my whole thinking was like, what if there's like this like fucking Nazi meter that's running this cryogenic like freezer where they're both being held, right? And like once this Nazi like meter fucking because it's like a
Like an energy thing.
yeah, because it's like an emotional reader,
Uh-huh.
so it reads emotions of all these fucking Nazis. And I was thinking, well, then like the Nazi energy starts growing and growing and growing, right? And what they do is it's like the doomsday clock. You know, it keeps going until it actually hits midnight and the whole world's fucked.
It's like Goku's spirit bomb. Once it has enough,
exactly. Once it has enough, it just pops, right?
Yeah.
And I was thinking. What I was thinking was like, oh, like the Nazi energy, and I was like, are we close? Because people are just throwing around the word Nazi. So.
And suddenly they were like, oh man, Hitler's been alive all this time.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying it's like the cuss words in fucking South Park. You say it enough times.
Yeah, exactly. And then it becomes like a fucking embodiment. But it's just Nazis. So like you keep saying Nazis, and like eventually like there's enough like it's a hive mind kind of thing. Like everybody's thinking like Nazi, and then it just fucking boom, it hits, and then they fucking reanimate Hitler, and he's a fucking werewolf, and then
juiced up.
Yeah, exactly.
Heil.
Yeah, every time he does that, fucking lightning bolts shoot out of his fucking fingertips.
He's wearing the SS in the chest.
He's basically Odin, and then fucking, and then I started thinking like, well, what is like Disney? And I was like, oh, Disney is such a fucking freak that he probably like make a Mickey
what if he's
Mouse
the
like
son of fucking Hitler, bro?
Possibly. Oh, fucking a new wrinkle in this fucking thought. But I was thinking like he wouldn't like
Disney
want
like
to
mice
be
because that's what he's fucking drawing as he was hidden underneath with Ava.
exactly. So what I was thinking was he's like such a freak and like cryogenics like fucks with your head so much that he's like I am Mickey Mouse. And he like exactly like he has like a tick. It's kind of like Gollum exactly like instead of the Gollum, it's just like and he's like in this like fucking robotic.
What happened?
Is that why the cartoons from Mickey have gotten so obscene? They're just getting ready for the new mind.
Yeah, I because like
so what you're telling me is
Disney's like a
feminists and
fucking
LGBTs are Nazis?
Yeah, they're it's not that. It's the fact that they keep calling everybody Nazis.
That was fucking Disney.
Yeah, he's just like they're onto us. No, I'm thinking more of the effect of like everybody is calling everybody else Nazis. And that's what's like creating like this
Fascist.
kind of exactly. They're just throwing around these words like willy nilly, and they don't understand that they're just fucking.
It's giving them more power.
Exactly.
So Nazis than you fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So that was just kind of my thought as I was driving today, driving behind a bunch of fucking slow cunts.
That's scary,
That'd be right,
bro.
dude.
That is scary and so good for Spooktober.
Yeah, we're right on the heels of Spooktober.
I mean,
Spooktoberfest.
I don't know if you've seen the new Mickey Mouse cartoons. Them motherfuckers are insane.
Almost, motherfucker.
Mickey Mouse has gotten so obscene lately. I was like, what the fuck did he do to you?
I mean, he's always been obscene. Though.
No, but like
he was fucking cheese.
Like Ren
in the 40s.
Yeah, but it was subtle. You had to pay attention. You had to pay attention to the cartoon to see like, oh, that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there is more wholesome moments with Mickey than more obscene ones.
I don't know. With the Nazi behind the wheel, I can't condone
But
it.
now, dude, now Mickey Mouse is on the next level of like, what the
now
fuck?
I kind of want to just keep calling everybody Nazi to see if my theory's correct.
Oh, dude,
you're gonna wake up Hitler.
I don't know if you saw, there is this little animation thing going around the internet of This Is America, and it's robot Donald Trump walking around with Hillary Clinton's head in his stomach.
Yeah, like Crank.
Like Crank. And you just see fucking army and chaos everywhere. I was like, dude, people really think of us that way?
I guess.
And I was
don't
like,
know.
fuck,
I don't
dude.
know. I don't think anybody like really thinks of us that way. I think it's
Donald.
just like somebody just has a fucking thought. Like that's like the way I had the Nazi thought. Like I'm pretty sure somebody was like, oh, but I have talent in like animating shit, so I'm just gonna animate this fucking thing. I'm just talking about it and hoping somebody is inspired by it.
We know a couple artists. You get that shit rolling real quick. Super Werewolf Hitler.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I thought he was a fucking werewolf for Odin.
He's Fenrir.
You've been reading too much Hellboy. That's what it is.
I guess so. I'm so fucked up from all the other things I read.
Dude, what happens if Mike Mignola is like a fucking Nazi too?
What if Mike Mignola's like, you're stealing my ideas?
The next Hellboy.
Hey guy, who told you about our right? They have no rights.
October, like later on October, you see Hellboy fighting Super Werewolf Odin, not Hitler.
Nazi Odin Hitler. God damn it. That's scary.
That is
Ron
fair.
Perlman, we need you again.
So I'm fucking old. Get off of me.
Old,
Get off my dick.
old Hellboy. I want to see old Hellboy. See how strong he becomes.
Actually, fucking the new Hellboy movie wasn't that bad.
I didn't see it. I heard
didn't
it was
see
boring.
it. I heard it was bad, but I haven't seen it.
It wasn't.
No, yeah, like you have to form your own fucking opinion. And
Always.
actually
For everything?
actually see it.
For everything.
But I fucking can't watch anything now. I fucking got rid of my TV.
I can't remember the last time.
Became a fogo or fagula or what?
No, I just fucking got rid of my TV.
What'd you end up giving it to?
Brian.
Oh, so you do the switcheroo?
Yeah, because Brian and my other friend Henry, they basically bought and built me a PC because they were like, we want you to play fucking Destiny with us on PC. We know that you wanted a PC. We knew that you were bummed when I fucking gave up on it because I was like, I can't do it this year. I have to take care of other shit.
Wait. But what about your PS4 and Destiny with Eric?
I'm still gonna do it. I bought it already.
So you're gonna double up?
Yeah, because now there's cross save with Destiny.
Uh-huh.
So no matter where I play, it's gonna upload to the other.
It's the same profile.
You
Yeah.
use that to what's it called? Give time for both parties.
Yeah, which I've always done, so it doesn't matter.
Oh man, I just wish they could cross play like
Crossplay would be awesome.
Sooner. Maybe with PS5.
Yeah, maybe.
That way I could be
soon.
like, hell yeah, raid time.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, eventually, fucking the PS5. That's what it is. A fucking CPU.
Yeah,
It's getting to that
the
point.
specs for the PS5 seem like a budget PC.
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's awesome. If they can start implementing that, that'd be cool. But the whole thing is that they surprised me with this on Friday, just out of the blue.
He was like, surprise, we care.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think anybody cared that much.
Nobody cares that much.
Exactly.
They're Nazis, dude. They're trying to get you into the...
You're fucking trying to spoil a wholesome moment because I called your fucking overlord Disney a fucking Nazi. Which
Whatever, dude. They're trying to get you into the ranks, man.
Hey, man, fuck it. They got me a PC. You know what I mean?
And the first one when you become Nazis, you're going to be like, thank you, Disney, for everything great.
Yeah. Been like, I would done it for fucking 2 pints of fucking keto ice cream.
Yeah, oh, God. I felt so bad after fucking eating that pint. That's another thing. But the whole thing was Friday. Brian had mentioned to me earlier last week. He was like, "Hey man, you want to hang out Friday? Because just to fucking
hang out,
just to hang out with the boys."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Sure." And I thought we were gonna like watch Harry Potter or something because he's been on this Harry Potter kick. And I was like, "Boy, I'm in." I've
done this with the fellas, but it's always tricky because they don't shut up.
Yeah, I want to fucking... No, not really, because I want to make fun of the movie just as much as you do.
Do they watch movies in silent?
No.
Okay.
Me. Unless it's like a newer movie, I guess, they would like sit down and watch it. But for the most part, they're cool with just talking through shit. But that's all I thought was going to happen. I thought we were just going to watch a movie, chill.
You got your popcorn, your keto popcorn, you're like, go watch
I thought popcorn was keto.
Full of fucking,
no, you can't
butter.
you can't have corn because corn's super starchy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I thought that's what's going to happen. So I get there. Well, he tells me, like I'll be out of work around 10 or so like stop by. He texts me, he's like, I'm not going to be there just yet, I'm still at work. I was like, alright, cool, just let me know. So eventually I get there, maybe like 30, 40 minutes later. I knew it was weird because one of the other friends, my friend Jose, we got there at the same time. He's like, hey man, what's up? So he opens the door and shit because he knows like the keypad thingy for the front door. So we go in and I'm like, nobody's in the living room, this is weird. And
oh no, this is where he gets initiated?
Yeah, so I was like, that's just odd because like it's like your house. Like I expect y'all to see y'all here or in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not in those two places, I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Or in my room. I'm usually in my room.
Oh, that's like the third place, but I go by twos.
Yeah.
So
left foot, right foot, gotcha.
And nobody's there, and Jose is in front of me, and he's like.
Big old smile on his face.
Not even that. He's just like, oh, hold on.
He's like, wait here.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, all right, something's going on now. I know something's up.
Hey, dude, good thing you're not a black person because a black person would have booked it. He's like, nah, fuck that.
Well, I'm at it's a friend's house. So I'd be like, yeah.
This is how scary movies begin. They're like, oh shit.
Is this how that George Peele movie started?
Which one?
Which one?
The
Us?
yeah, no,
No, us is when
The
they
one
get
before
controlled.
Oh,
the ones where the white dudes were killing black dudes.
the one where he's like, get out.
Get out! There you go. That's
Yeah.
it. That was fucking super. That was just like supernatural, and not that show, but just.
I love
So-
Supernatural, bro.
Yeah,
fuck
it
off.
was a good show. It's a good show.
I'm not watching 13 seasons of anything.
You don't have to watch it. I'm not telling you to watch it. I'm just saying it's a good fucking show.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's another thing. We're like, when Roman stop watching shit.
Yeah, don't do that. It's a waste of your time.
I tell him to watch some titties. He's like, I already got John in my life.
Ew. No, I don't watch anything you send because it turns into fucking somebody shitting or pissing, and I just don't want to watch that.
His comedy style has gotten really obscene lately.
Yeah, the whole thing with like the like a wiener popping out where it's not supposed to, that's still funny. Like I could still watch that, but don't send me shit videos, throw up video like bodily
scat.
functions. I don't want to fucking see it.
Roman does not deal in scat.
Yeah, I'm not a scat man, except for beep bop 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 bop.
Wait, back to the story. So they tell you, wait here.
So it says like, oh, wait here.
And your
I was
spider
like,
sense is going off.
Yeah, spider sense. Oh, that gives me too much credit. I just intuition.
Your
is
Reiki
just,
sense goes off. You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit, here we go
You
again.
should never get rapey feel from friends. It's not right.
Yeah, don't rape your friends, bro.
Yeah, it's not right.
I feel like if
Don't
you
rape your friends.
Are you really friends though?
Good question.
After this, yes.
No.
We were
After
friends.
the rape, yeah.
We were
No,
friends
'cause-
before. I didn't think we were this close. Of
Hey,
friends.
wait, if you're raping your friends, they don't call it rape. They just call it fun zone.
Yeah, that's the friend zone, bro.
So you can never really rape your
Yeah,
friends.
as long as you say no homo, everything's cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you can never
So-
really rape a friend, because if it's a friend, be like, oh, it's fun time. Okay.
No, that's just rape. That's just rape.
Funsies.
Wish me luck, bro.
Twinsies.
Anyways,
Twinsies, we have the same rope marks.
So he tells me to wait, and I'm like, all right, something's up. What's going on?
Are you getting ready to get tackled?
Not even
Nah.
that. No, because they're not those friends. If it was here, I'd be like, ah, fuck. Like, are they gonna fuck me up in some way? Like, they're gonna be like,
ouch, we're not that bad of people.
you know what I mean, you're not that bad of people, but you know,
Yeah.
there's only so many times where like you're like, fucking Roman. Now we gotta fucking kill him for I don't know whatever reason.
All right, so something's going up.
So something's going on.
No, but I want to get to the feelings of you. It's like something's going on, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be good. There's no way you thought it's gonna be bad.
it's not gonna be anything bad. But I was
Yeah.
like, well, what? Why are they telling me to wait out here? Like everybody's.
Did
like,
I do something wrong?
Why am I not
Not
allowed
even
inside?
Am I in timeout?
Not even that. Like, no, it's literally just like, well, what's going on? Like, what are they trying to... At this point,
What are
I'm
you guys
like...
trying to pull here, huh, guys?
Exactly. I'm thinking, like, well, like, just literally, what's going on? Cause,
Why are you joshing, guys? Quit your joshing.
and then they're like...
Oh man, I haven't heard
A
Josh
few,
in a
a
while.
few seconds later, they're like, all right, come on. Like, come to the room. And I was like, okay.
Did you make the joke? It's like everybody dick away yet?
Everybody's dicks
If
out.
you did it, you missed a golden opportunity, and fucking Robo Hitler does not approve.
It's not Robo Hitler. It's Super Werewolf Hitler.
Whatever.
Disney's the robot.
He doesn't think it's ooh good.
So, I opened the door, and they're like, you can't be mad. I was like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, what?
See, now that in your position, I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, they did something really bad.
Yeah.
The moment when someone says you can't be mad, it's
Yeah.
because you know you're gonna get mad.
Yeah, but I was just like, I don't get mad for like, fucking it. You have to be like,
he gets angry.
It had to be like, we fucking tried to resurrect your dog and it's now a zombie and we can't control it, so you have to do it.
We try
Nigga,
we try to watch Futurama, but all they're showing is the episode of Jurassic Park.
Fuck you, man.
Dude, your head's like really October-y right now.
I don't know what's wrong with my head. That's what I imagine all the time.
Alright.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, fat head.
So they say they say you can't get
they,
mad.
They can't be mad, and there's some I see out of like my peripheral vision.
Mhm.
I can see like there's something in the middle that they're all kind of sitting around. And I was like, what's that? Like, it's a box. What's the box?
Better not be my dead
What's
dog.
in the box?
But I'm looking at them and they're smiling and they're like, you can't be mad. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I actually look, and the first thing I see is the tower, the CPU tower.
Mm.
And I was like, you, what? I was like, nah, you motherfuckers. I was like, fuck you, no.
And they're like, Roman, you can't be mad.
Oh, this ain't happening, guys.
And
you start teary-eyed, jumping a little bit.
I was.
Oh, you white ground up?
I wasn't. I did get misty, but there was no actual tears. You know what I mean?
Who was that with this? Like, they care? They truly do care?
You love me. You really love me.
I think it was Chris Rock, wasn't it?
Sure. Okay.
Alright, anyways, continue. So,
I'm trying to remember.
you see the tower.
So I see the tower, and I'm like, you motherfuckers. And they're like, we know that you were bummed about not being able to get a PC, so me and Henry fucking got you the rest of the parts. The only thing is, you're going to have to go to your house and get the other parts that we need, which I had bought from them, the CPU, the motherboard, and the graphics card.
Mm-hmm.
So they bought everything else, and I was like, man, I don't want to know the price. Like, I don't want to know the price.
I'm not paying you back.
Not even that. Like, it's just I feel bad. Like,
He's like, guys,
I never feel like I should. Like, you should, if you want to get me a gift, sure, get me a gift. Don't fucking be extravagant about it though. Like, I don't want to put anybody out of like money.
That's the thing, because then you feel like you owe someone something. At least in my thing, when someone gives you something expensive, you're like, fuck. Because at least that's me. I'd be like, oh man, I feel like I owe someone something.
Just get on the people touch.
That's how I felt. I was
like Roman's like, everybody get in line.
Yeah, I was like, everybody get in line and fucking have a sword fight in my mouth, because that's what's gonna happen.
You start warming up your jaws.
Like,
then Brian goes, what happened to not raping friends? It's like, this ain't rape.
This ain't rape. Just fucking use me. I'm a fucking toilet. Just use me.
God damn.
And if you can, please tell me that.
That's
so
what
you know what I
gets up.
You know what I imagine?
Like, we don't want you
fucking,
alright, fair enough. Good shit.
I just imagine like a white girl be like, I'm a toilet, use me. I was like, damn, white girls, stop it.
I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that.
Yeah.
I've seen some pornos or hentai or something.
Yeah,
like
give them a good old cum dumpster.
But they just told me, like, we know that you've wanted one. You know, we know that you were bummed about not being able to, and apparently, like, the last straw was, they had helped.
When he was telling you about
Combo.
helping out.
Yeah, they had helped out our other friend Joseph get him a PC, and I had a copy of the Forsaken, the Destiny Forsaken, for PC, because I was like, I bought it fucking a year ago when Forsaken first came out. There was a sale, and I got it. Joseph had said, like, I know that you have a copy of it. Is it cool? Like, can I get it from you? And I was like, yeah, why not? Just think of it as an early Christmas present. I don't have a PC, whatever. And I had told Brian, like, oh yeah, I gave him my code, and he was like, what? Motherfucker, you shouldn't have done that. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna get a PC, whatever. And then flash forward to this, where
it's like, joke's on you. Now you go get in the game.
And he said, he was just like, oh, there's one more thing. I bought you Shadow Keep, so you just have to put in the thing, redeem the code.
Damn, they even bought you the game.
They even bought me the game, because he was just like, why am I gonna get you the PC for, so that we can play a game and you don't have that game?
Yeah. Wouldn't they think you could go get the game though?
Yeah, exactly. Like that would totally be on me. Like, that'd be like, you guys build me a PC.
I could at least get the
I
game.
could at least get the game. I can cover that for myself. And he was like, no, we got it. He's like, the only thing you're gonna have to do is it's just a regular one, so you'll just have to buy the seasons. And I was like, oh, that's fine. That's not even a big deal. But I'm super indebted to them. And Mark, when I was telling y'all about this, Mark had actually put into the chat. I was saying, like, I don't deserve it. And he's like, shut the fuck up. Why don't you just pay it forward? And I was like, that's a great idea. Mm-hmm. So the pay it forward thing came from, like, well, my room is small. I have this huge TV, and I only have limited space to put this PC. So do either one of you, Henry or Brian, do you need a TV? Or do you want a TV? Brian's was like, yeah, I've actually been wanting to get one in my room. Cool. You got a TV.
There you go.
So
Exchanges.
I just gave him
Let me
the
go
TV.
get my parts and let me go get my
well,
TV.
When that was Friday, yesterday
okay.
is when I actually picked up the PC. They were like, everything's loaded up, you're good to go.
Plug and play.
Plug and play. So I like busted ass to work, where I got out an hour early from work, and I went to my house. I fucking disconnected my TV, and I gave it to him. I picked it up, and I started fucking with it already. I downloaded like Steam, Discord, the Epic Game Store, all that kind of stuff. I already downloaded.
Getting ready for that Paragon relaunch.
Yeah, I actually signed up for the pre-alpha, so whenever they bring the pre-alpha back, I'm completely ready for that.
That's another thing. We'll continue about that when you finish your story. So you give them the TV.
But I give them the TV, and I seriously cannot thank them enough. I'm indebted to them.
But these are the guys that gave you that classic thing you couldn't find either, right?
Last Christmas they had given me an SNES Classic, so I was just like
the ones that was hard to get and shit like that, right?
Yeah, and they got me one, and that's awesome.
They're stand-up guys.
Yeah, like the thing is, like that's not like a small purchase. And I even told Brian, I was like, man, I can't thank you enough, because I know you were the one that kind of thought of this, and Henry was kind enough to pitch in, and actually built the PC. So, fucking talking a lot.
It's okay.
So, I told him, if you need anything, let me know. It doesn't even matter. He's like, the reason we even did this is because I know you do the same shit for me. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Like, if anybody, like, even you, like, if you want a fucking PC, I'd pitch in to help you get a PC. Like,
I wouldn't.
But that's the thing, is I would.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I know.
You wouldn't want to get a PC, or you wouldn't pitch in?
No, I wouldn't buy anyone something expensive.
But that's the thing, is like,
just like as a present.
Really looking at like the PC parts, it's the things that are expensive are the motherboard and your graphics card, which I already had.
But they sold you like a lower price too,
yeah,
right?
they sold it to me because they were just like, look, we have better shit, so like this is good, especially if it's a starting PC. So go ahead and take it. And
well, I mean, but that's the way we're wired. Like I said, I wouldn't. It sounded really mean when I go, just like I wouldn't, right? But I wouldn't want to put that in people's head. Where like, oh man, they go, why did he buy me this? Do I owe him, or does he want something? Because I'm like that. When someone does something really nice for me, I go, oh fuck, they want something later on, or they're gonna, or something's going on. It's never just like, oh, here's kindness. I don't know how to fucking receive that. Yeah. So there's a moment like I wouldn't do that to someone. I wouldn't be like, oh, here's something, because these are the people I surround myself. It's like almost same mental wavelength. Like, why are you doing this? What do you want? Or what did you do? Or what you're gonna do? It's one of those. It's never, oh, okay, thank you for the kindness. It's always, it always comes with strings attached.
Yeah, it's
and I don't know how to process all that. Yeah. So I wouldn't do it. I mean, I wouldn't. It's like, oh man, because you don't know how to take kindness. Like, man, fuck you, just take the kindness.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's the whole thing. Like, that's one of my biggest problems is like,
you don't know how to receive. You don't know how to take in the kindness.
Yeah, I don't know how to take in kindness because I'm so broken, and I don't know how to like take compliments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that falls kind of in the same category. So
yeah, well, you got a PC now. You get to game.
Yeah, and it's fucking awesome. I literally, I probably shouldn't say this on a podcast, but fuck it. I was at work today. And I was like, God damn, I was so pissed off because there was so much traffic. And I fucking hate Sunday traffic because everybody takes their sweet ass time.
Hey man, Sunday coast day.
Exactly. And not on the highway. Fucking drive with purpose on the highway.
I know we've had this conversation.
We've had this conversation, yes. So
we've been here before.
So I went to I was like, oh, there's a Best Buy. Because the one thing I was setting, I was setting myself up to buy was I need a headphone splitter, so that it's the headphone and the mic male and then it goes into a female receiver.
Hell yeah.
So that it's the so I can use my A10s for my PlayStation to now the PC. And I go to Best Buy like thinking like it's a simple stupid part, like I should be able to find it. Apparently not. Apparently the only way I can get it is
online.
Well, yeah, well you can get it at Best Buy for $30 as like this whole like audio package. And I was like, I'm not paying $30 to get one thing out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Amazon Prime, baby.
Exactly. I'm just gonna fucking get it on Prime. But I said, oh, let me just take a look at like because I'm using the old Paragon keyboard, which this should maybe jog up your memory. When we went to Austin, do you remember that when we were going to Buc-ee's again?
Yeah.
In the evening, I told you go to take the left here, go to the Best Buy because I need to buy a keyboard because I was super into Paragon at that point. Do you remember?
Yeah. We just finished eating something. We were all feeling like shit.
Yeah, we were all feeling like,
and
I was like, I need to go to Best Buy. I need a fucking keyboard.
Yeah.
I saved that keyboard, and that's what I've been using. But I was looking at like these keyboards there. I was like, I asked the guy. I was like, I just built a PC. Like, what do you recommend for like a cheap, good keyboard, just to get me by? And he's like, check this one out. This is like the exact one that I bought. I'm in the same position as you. I just built a PC. This is a cheap one. It's $50. It's fucking awesome, and it is. It's a full size keyboard. Has a good sized armrest, and it fucking has the RBG lights under it. So it's all rainbowed underneath, and I'm like, hell yeah.
The razor lights.
Yeah, like that. So I bought that, and then I saw this mouse that was cheap, but I was like, it's a gaming mouse that's better than the shitty little one.
Little clickers are quick.
Yeah, but like
flick.
Yeah, and it has like the side buttons and shit that you can macro. So I was like, let me at least get this one. I'm pretty sure I'll change a mouse. But the good thing is, through all of this, any parts that I do upgrade or anything like that, I'm gonna give back to Henry and Brian because they're thinking about building a PC for another friend. So I was like,
man, they're recruiting for the master race like crazy.
I don't know if they're like recruiting. They're just like, we want to play different games with you, different games that aren't gonna be on console.
Yeah.
So they're just like, well, fuck it, let's just do this.
You think that's going to be the way of the future? The master race just takes over?
Nah.
I know, because I think...
that was, we were talking to, has a PS4, Xbox One, but he built himself a PC too, not so long ago. Mm-hmm. And I asked him, dude, well, what's the fucking difference and shit? And he's like, well, it's because these companies are making games that you only get on Steam now.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be the way of the future, is that consoles are not going to carry these games because either they're too big or the fan base is too small where they're going to get a money return.
Yeah.
So people be like, oh, well, I just fucking have a PC for everything.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to watch all your entertainment. Mm-hmm. Plus, people are going to, they're starting to stream a lot and YouTube things. And you have all your editing and it's all in one thing. You don't have to fucking worry about anything else. And as long as you maintain it, a PC is supposed to last you longer than the console.
Yeah.
And you get more use out of it. And I was like, oh, shit. And then from there, I was like, yeah, man, PC's the way to go. He's like, if my PC comes out perfect, I might just sell my fucking consoles and just keep at this. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool.
That's cool. The only thing is, there's still games that I want to play on console. Like, they just did the PlayStation State of Play where they revealed the release date for Last of Us 2, where I did almost cry there, too. The Last of Us trailer.
It's been an emotional week for Roman.
I'm just all fucked up. Like I'm now starting to realize, like there's
so lonely.
I don't think it's just that. I think I'm severely broken, where my emotions are all fucking fucked up. Like they're in.
You don't know how to emotion.
I don't keto emotion.
Probably. My brain isn't fogged by carbs.
You kept sugar and carbs to fucking
now that
haze you up.
Now that his body's like fucking working properly, he's like, hey man, you're fucked up.
Hey,
like,
man, we're not functioning
emotionally, you are fucked. You don't know how to process anything.
He's like, go back to you.
You don't know how to process love, sadness, your depression.
His fucking head is like, just go back to being a fat slob. We're happier
let's
back
go to
then.
sugar, baby. Let's go.
Get back on the sugar.
Don't you want to eat some hot Cheetos? I miss hot Cheetos.
I do miss hot Cheetos, but I told them, I was like, look, you're thinking about building a PC for them. Let me know what you're thinking for it, and I'll help you buy some parts.
Mm-hmm. Pay it forward.
Like pay it forward because this was
a group thing.
It was a group thing. Well, honestly, it was just Brian and Henry.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, pay it forward. Like, they have what they need, and I'm already getting them Christmas presents. So,
I think I know what to get you for Christmas. Nothing now because you just told me you got a fucking mouse and keyboard.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna get him a self-help book, how to process emotion.
Yeah, if you can get me like fucking some Audible books, that'd be awesome. No. But
damn, nigga, you want them Audible? What's wrong with reading?
I'm
his eyes can't process his image too good. It's not like his sweet fucking.
The fucking book is just a mirror.
I'm like, oh, that'd be terrible. I'd be like, what is this fucking book? What is this fucking terrible looking book?
I read this
What
shit.
is this? The worst piece of shit in time. Oh my god.
It's just a mirror and they like sharpied in like an arrow and U. So it's like, oh god.
This fucking book knows me. See the difference between them and us?
Exactly. But y'all are family, so I can't get rid of you now.
I mean, you can walk away.
That's the thing. I don't want you.
Fair enough.
I love you.
We're like a drug.
Fucking thing. Say he loves guys.
Yeah, I love you. I don't give a fuck. But
hey man, if I can accept Tony, I can accept you.
So
I already did. He's
John's
his husband.
Yeah, that's true.
He's your husband.
You're the side piece.
But as far as it goes, relationship wise,
Uh-huh.
with like strangers,
Uh-huh.
they all know it's you and John.
Yeah, it's true. You're telling me about Cliff at Game Lot was just like, oh, okay,
Although
they're
he
gay.
does send his regards. He's like,
All right.
tell him and I said hi.
Well, bless his heart.
And then he's
See,
like,
that's why Eric can't change
tell him
ever.
and I said hi, and then tell him, take it easy on John. He's just a soft bottom.
That's why Eric's never gonna change because a lot of fucking people go with the flow of his shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like
They're like, oh, it's funny to someone else, so it's okay.
Exactly. Well, the whole thing is that everybody has the fucked up sense of humor.
Yeah.
Whether they want to admit it or not. And Eric's just like, I'm gonna say the most fucked up shit that I can, and then you're gonna like it, and then we're gonna be friends. And you're just gonna go along with everything I say.
And then when people laugh at his shit, it inflates his ego. It's like, why am I gonna change?
For sure, Eric has he has an ego that he probably shouldn't have. But the thing is,
Oh shit!
I was gonna say continue putting him down, but he's like, no, Roman's trying to change.
no, not at all. I'm still gonna be an asshole.
I'm gonna rip on him if I have to.
I still call you a fucking fat ass. Don't get me wrong.
He is a fucking fat ass.
There's nothing that's gonna change it unless you're not a fat ass anymore.
He's not gonna be a fat ass ever.
Well, it'll happen when you want it to happen.
Anyways, so you're gonna pay forward. You're gonna pay the.
I'm gonna pay it forward, and anything that they need for that bill,
I'm trying to pay
I'll
my
help them.
Tecas forward too, bro. I'm trying to give it away.
Nobody wants fat.
But yeah, I have a PC. Y'all just gave me a new gaming chair, which I needed.
Shit's falling in line.
Yeah.
Just out of who would have thought, right? The shit's falling in line.
I mean,
it's weird.
It could change at any time.
No,
but,
what is it? The world works in mysterious ways, Romans.
Maybe.
I think they meant not the world, but they mean the Lord. You're supposed to use it with
Is it the Lord?
Yeah,
the Lord makes. See?
The Lord
I
works
can't talk right.
That's why nobody wants you
Because
to.
can you imagine if I was voicing a fucking anime?
But here's the thing. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I get your point. And so does Eric. He
So
just wants to make fun of you.
is that the most important people understand what I'm saying? Is that
You
the
got
stuff
it
I'm
correct.
saying?
Yes, but you should aim to get things correct.
Well, the thing is, if I don't know it's wrong, how am I supposed to change? I thought I was right.
Exactly, but he did it. Now some people can be more people can be more tact about it and be like, "Hey, I know what you meant, but it's this.
Nah.
This is a saying. You're like, you fucking idiot, this is a saying.
Yeah, because that's the only one he knows.
That's the only way they learn is with punishment and pain.
Apparently.
You know how he was like, oh, you gotta hit your kids?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta abuse them verbally. That way he knows.
Yeah, I'm so used to verbal
Because if you
abuse.
tell him, oh no, man, it's like that. He's like, are you sure? Is it really like that? And he'll start saying other things wrong.
Do I sound like a white girl?
Kind of.
Linda, are you sure, Linda?
Every once in a while, you'll get real white girl.
Yeah, and then he'll be like, nah, I'm right. And then you're like, no. And that's why you gotta fucking hit him hard with the thing in the sequel.
Hey, but sometimes I'm right. Even when I'm right, he's like, you're still wrong. He's like my mom. She thinks Google is wrong.
Yeah, your mom is on another.
My mom's on another.
She's on another fucking
whole another level.
But you see where he gets it from, right?
Yeah.
You see,
for sure.
Like you
as
see,
soon as I started talking to her, she started like.
Yeah.
There's certain ways in which she like phrases things. Even in Spanish, I'm like, oh, that's fucking. That's an Ericism right there. Like I know that shit.
Ericism.
It's an Ericism. So.
What the fuck's an Ericism?
Don't inflate his ego. Let it go. He heard his name was something.
It's
He's
true.
like,
I gotta fucking deflate his ass. Gotta deflate his fat ass.
Can't nobody deflate. Positive, negative, anytime somebody's talking about me, I gets it. Get it, girl.
Anyway,
that's where people have to learn to do.
You're like a static balloon. It's like everything is just making me stronger.
Yeah, I'm like the blob.
Talk about inflating
and the blob. You try to shoot at missiles, he used the
You're
missiles.
like that fucking trash monster from Godzilla.
Bro.
You pollute everything, but you just like doesn't matter because it all becomes you.
Exactly, hive mind mentality right here.
But yeah, oh man, and you just mentioned that keto ice cream. When I finished that pint, which I said to myself, I'm never gonna finish a pint of ice cream. Boy, was I wrong. I finished a pint of ice cream and I felt terrible.
Go to that, you're always wrong.
Don't you ever forget, you're fatty inside.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. Is
all you did is you put the fat robot in timeout.
Everybody like it's like on the Brian side of my friends. I'm just gonna refer to the Brian side. Super positive. They're like, man, like you're so fucking thin, and I was like, I still got some time to go. And then I come here for a dose of reality. Like, you're still a fucking fat bitch.
Hey. To be honest, we say, hey, Rome, you're kind of thin, but you're kind of sickly too.
Exactly. It's always backhanded.
That's the only way we work. It's the Mexican way.
It's fine. It's fine.
Look, man. I gave you a chair because I said, look, you're thinner than me. You can fit on it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm warning you, don't lean too bad because you're still heavy.
You might break
your mom, the first thing I walk in, and I'm like, Buenos noches, and, you know.
Who the fuck you think you are?
She's telling me, like, oh, like, you were just at work, huh? And I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, because you look real fucking tired. And I was like, yeah, thanks.
That's a good way to say hi.
That's just, she's like, oh, mijo, you look tired. What are you doing here?
It wasn't that tone. It was an
That's
Eric.
what she thought it was.
It was an Eric tone.
Take it from someone who can read between the lines. That's what she thought. She's like, oh, man, you look tired.
Oh, and this family had to do a lot of that. Read between the lines.
You just had to walk in with fucking blinders.
That's how I figured out fucking Tony was adopted.
Anyways, talking about inflating and deflating egos, it's about time we get into the comments. We actually have comments this time.
We have a fuckload of comments.
Yeah, they're back, yay! You know what you could do?
So
you could be part of the conversation. Follow us on all the social media. You know, we got them all. Just search out Grimworks, and we're in it because, you know, that's what we do sometimes.
Plus, I like saying sequel.
Sequel. I think just like insults in Spanish because they sound meaner and funnier at the same time.
Funnier,
yeah. He's been on this Spanish comedian kick.
Yeah.
Where he gets a lot of these words. I'm like, okay, we get it. You're watching Spanish comedian kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, comments. Where are we at, Roman?
Alright, so we're going to start off with keeping the ranks with the Prune.
Oh shit, Mr. Prune Man's back.
Prune is back.
And he's looking for blood.
His first comment. Rambo 11. He owns a CBD farm. Next comment. Miklo was Ken Masters in the Street Fighter movie.
He was.
Yes, he was. He was a terrible Ken.
Alright. He was an alright Miklo.
Yeah, he's the best.
Way to go, Widow. You deserve to be the master of the Honda.
His eyes were brown. Caquita brown. That fucking movie is never going anywhere. Blood in, blood out. Alright. His next comment, never blame Tony. He just went AWOL lately. I'm back though. Or I've just been AWOL lately.
Oh, okay.
I'm back though.
I was like, I went AWOL?
No, I was like, I mean, fuck.
He looks like a wall.
You
He
know
looks
what?
like AWOL.
I have Mr. Prune. He's
Wrist, a walrus.
I miss Prune. He's my corner man. He's a coach. He's the one that keeps saying, "Come on, Tony."
Keeps you regular.
He's Team Tony. I
Keeps you
appreciate
regulated.
that. I
He's
appreciate
team
that.
gay.
I need you, Prune. 'cause-
Speaking of Team Gay, City Podcast, where 1 week they talk about poop and the next week LQBTQ issues.
Oh, that's all the letters.
Apparently Q's twice.
Who knows?
There's for quintuplets and queers.
Yeah, quintuplet queers.
Is queers get its own letter?
Yeah.
What? What's the
For some
difference
reason,
between gay and queer?
Queers aren't gays.
What are they?
Sissy boys.
Yeah.
So
Queer-
they're straight guys that just have.
Like, they're,
Metrosexuals?
yeah. Well, that's part of it. Like, queer is just like an all-encompassing kind of thing.
Gay was an all-encompassing thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, but like it's not just like that they're gay. It's just like
First we
that
had-
they find men attractive, but they won't sleep with them. They're just like they'll fall in love with a man, but won't sleep with him, kind of thing. Like that's one way to kind of
So
think
it
about it.
doesn't. It's not really. it doesn't-
Like again, I don't know these
I didn't know queer was
letters
his own thing.
as good as I should,
Queer,
but that's
I
one
think it's the
way.
same thing as weird. You know how they say like, "Well, man, that's queer." You know, like
That's
weird.
queer.
That's queer.
No,
You know how the old English
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
say
yeah.
it, right?
Queer
like,
is just
queer
odd.
is like odd, and
Yeah.
then fag is
Bundle of sticks.
Yeah, bundle of sticks.
Yeah, but
Or
what?
queer. Mary is no. Is it Mary?
So they're just flamboyant straight guys that want special attention.
Flamboyancy.
Possibly, but
Not worded that way.
they're just maybe flirting with the idea of gay, and they're not.
So they're
completely
sensitive
committed.
guys that want special treatment. That is not right, but okay.
That's
Anyways,
right.
that was
that
proof.
boy is very queer. I call
Well,
him gay boy.
you call him gay boy
I mean, you call him gay boy from time to time.
every once in a while, because that's like I'm gonna be honest with you.
You
I don't know
forget
your
the
fucking nephews' names.
Oh,
I
yeah.
only remember the nieces because they were around
Those are-
longer.
I don't remember your niece's name. That's why we gave her the
Exactly.
Titan number.
That's fine. Oh,
It's Titan and not Titan.
Yeah, not
I mean-
it was not Titan's birthday.
Yeah.
Not just that. I always forget that you have two of them.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Well, anyways,
I actually have 3 nieces.
Do you?
One on my sister, from my sister. Anyways, Prune's next comment. True, Eric used to be my Uber. $5 rides all day.
Yeah.
Respect.
Footlongs.
And I believe that was Keeping It Regs with a Prune.
yay, Prune, we missed you.
Yeah, man.
I
we
need
missed you,
someone
buddy.
to fucking, back me up with these heathens, animals, savages. That's giving too much credit. These
Look-
fucking assholes.
You see, and that's why he turns on you.
Look
Every other episode, he'll fucking turn on you. He's
Prune
like,
would
"You're
never
fucking
trade
wrong."
on me.
He turns on you constantly. He's
Does
just like,
he?
you fucking
Look at
idiot.
Prune, fucking good old Captain Saberho.
Yeah, save me, Prune. I need saving.
But
I wouldn't be mad if someone saved me. Like a girl came along, or I was gonna say anybody,
Sure.
but there's like
No,
a guy's
yeah.
gonna come along.
yeah,
But
you sure you don't identify as that Q?
no.
Anyways,
So-
it's time for the Clarissa Clam Jam Power
Come
Hour.
on and clam, and welcome to the jam. And clam, and welcome to the jam. Ooh, 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 clam, and welcome to the clan.
Okay.
Hey man, don't fucking don't disturb Hitler.
Nah.
So her first, she has quite a few comments and
Hell yeah,
some
she
longer
does.
ones.
Oh shit.
So her first one. Sorry, Tony, but you're completely wrong in the gay
God
rights
damn it.
around the world issue. I'm the only reason. I'm the only reason why you're hearing a lot. Okay,
Just keep going.
The
Power
only
through
reason
it.
the only reason why you're hearing a lot about America is because we're here. Everywhere else is still a lot of discrimination against gay rights and everything. It may seem like not such a big issue everywhere else just because different countries are in different stages of acceptance or denial with gay rights. You also hear a lot more from the United States because we're just a bunch of loud motherfuckers.
Yeah, we are. USA, USA, USA.
All right. Her
Where's
next
the
comment.
fjord? Where's the fjord?
Hey, that meter's getting real close.
Yeah.
You start hearing the world shake.
All right. Her next comment. It would take more than 5 years to make puppies seem evil. You can go straight from loving puppies to thinking they're evil. You would have to do baby steps. Oh, we already have a lot of people that hate pit bulls, and that took a while. You would have to go pit bulls, more breeds, dogs, and general, then puppies. That would be the only way to get people to think puppies are evil. You would definitely get people that hate kittens in half time than puppies.
What we're trying to tell me, Clarissa, it could be done. Campaign to hate puppies coming up 2020. Hell yeah.
You ain't gonna do shit.
I'm not.
Exactly. Alright, her next comment.
Yeah, even at that, they don't really hate pit bulls all that much because you see a bunch of people
There's a
that have a
pit
big
bull advocates.
support for pit bulls.
There's
They're still adorable.
No, they're fucking.
They're just dumb.
I mean, the meme that's going on right now is that pit bull that jumped on the window is like, hey, you don't hear me barking, your boyfriend and your baby daddy outside. They're fighting and one of them told me to sick them, but I don't know who because they're both here. I was like, yeah, hood rats. If you have a hood, you're going to have pit bulls.
Yeah. Her next comment. Complete random side note. I finally rented Dark Phoenix from Redbox. You're right. It was horrible.
Yeah, I told you.
She said I couldn't control it 6 times, and they mentioned her not controlling it 5 more times, which means 11 times they were talking about control. Horrible.
I wonder if she read a movie. She's like, I don't count how many times you say I can't control it for the podcast.
I'm sure.
Like she
That'd be fucking cool if she did
Clarissa,
that.
I appreciate the footwork on that.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. He's a good soldier. If we ever make shirts, you get a free one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If you even want a T-shirt, we understand if you don't.
Who doesn't like free swag, Roman? Even if it is crappy swag.
She doesn't want to get questions about
We're gonna have one
what's the
that's
city podcast? Be like,
We're gonna have one where it says Fjord for now.
I desperately, I might contact Summer and have her do a sketch of fucking werewolf Odin Hitler with the hate meter behind him.
Fear.
Fear the fear?
1 minute to fear night.
You're going to call it the Free the Fear movement?
Alright, so our next comment. Technically, everyone is raised by nurture. Mm-hmm. If you compare it to something, I think the easiest thing would be to compare it to fact versus opinion. Nature would be more things that you can't necessarily change, while nurture is something more of an opinion. It can be influenced by what you visualize and what you see and what you experience. They have the study, I believe, in the 90s where they had twins and raised one as a girl and one as a boy. And they were both boys. That goes back to the nature-nurture thing because they nurtured one of them to be a girl, but there were physical attributes of being a boy that were conflicting. Of course, those parents got a lot of jail time for child abuse.
Yeah.
Huh.
But honestly, if that happened now, they've been like, oh, they're just fucking...
They're progressive.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So she says on the 20th, it was reported that there were about 1,500 people that showed up to neighboring towns to Area 51 and had a festival. The actual number of people who went close to Area 51 was about 20, and the only person actually got to, and only one person actually got to the gate. If I remember correctly, they said another person got arrested for public urination. Very anticlimactic.
I thought it was 3 camera guys who got arrested at the gate of Area 51 that made it to the gate.
I'm
was
gonna
the
take
2 white boys.
I'm gonna take Clarissa's
her
side.
side.
Of course.
So her next comment. So smelling people is about an 8 on the creepy scale. Eric is on the creepy scale is maybe a 6.2. Now, if you're looking for a creepy creep, John's at an 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's his receding hairline. Receding hairline automatically gets you into the
It's because
fucking
he's a fucking
7.
adult with braces that aren't even full braces.
That's true. That's
Damn,
another one.
That's a lot of fucking hate, real quick.
You know what, Clarissa? He's a 10. Fuck him.
He's got fairy ass arms and no hair
Yeah,
on the head. It's just not right. Jesus don't like that.
That's the way he got created. He can't do nothing about it.
Hey,
He
man.
can shave his fucking arms.
I'm just saying we could do something about it. We can wire all of his water piping to go into Clorox bottles. And
Sounds
whatever
like it's
happens,
good people
happens.
for none of that.
Look, bro, I'm just saying. You want to get rid of him.
I always hear, man.
No, I just randomly thought, like, can I hook up Clorox to run in a household?
You can.
And, like, at what point... Man, why am I so fucked up?
Yes,
I was...
it'll heat up.
Well,
Like, if you're doing it through the water heater.
I was gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I was thinking, like, oh, could you, like, run a house instead of water on Clorox, but, like, a simple thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just, like, run, like, you find a way to, like, jimmy their pipes out of the ground, and you just put them into Clorox bottles, right? But they find out about it because they're like, what the fuck? This doesn't taste like... Or it doesn't... Not taste, but they're like, it doesn't smell like water. It smells like Clorox. So they would investigate, and they'd find, like, this fucking jimmy-rigged fucking thing. But...
It's too much work.
But that's the thing. What I started thinking about was, how long does it take if I do it every day before they just, like, accept it, and they're just like, we're just gonna drink Clorox.
God, that's bullshit. All right.
I don't know what's wrong with
Probably
me.
not, because though, if they see that, then they might call the cops. Then they might throw an investigation. They might find fingerprints or set up fucking.
I'm just saying, what if I Dexter it up real good? You know what I mean? Like, what if I do it to a point where, like, they just get tired of it and they can't catch me and they just accept it?
We'll get you one way. No, you won't.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Goddamn.
Exactly.
All right.
So there's a peak in my psyche. But Eric actually replied to this. He
Yeah,
says,
he did.
"Sweet, so I'm pretty creepy, but not fully. I know that I myself have varying degrees of creepy."
I do.
The way you looked at me right now is a fucking 8, bro.
My name is Eric, and I'm sometimes a creep. Sometimes.
You're trans creep.
Dude, that should be a shirt on its own. Sometimes creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another shirt. That's fucking... We got t-shirts out the ass here.
Telling you, man, it should be a business.
Nah, nobody wants them.
You never know.
Alright, so
People like shit, bro.
her last comment.
That's another shirt.
Her last comment is very important.
Oh,
And
God.
this is going to lead into something that we're going to talk about. There's a
Let's talk
complete...
about it.
There's a complete correlation between releasing the podcast late and no comments. I didn't even finish the last one.
Okay.
There's... So...
You had to explain what correlation means.
I could see it. I could see why you fucking belittled him.
Told you.
I could see it. I could totally see it. Because there's times where, like, I know he knows the word fucking correlation and knows at least what it means.
I get it. Release the podcast Monday so you had time to listen to it.
Yes. And...
Maybe.
Bitch, it's gonna have to. Because
maybe.
we are actually
look,
going
I released
to...
this one. The one where all these comments came from was Tuesday night. So technically Wednesday. And they gave us comments. And listened to it.
We're gonna start releasing Mondays more
Maybe.
consistently.
Maybe.
Because we're gonna start recording earlier in the week.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Mark wants to come back.
Mark wants to come back.
Which,
Mark,
that surprised me.
Mark's been it. Bro, camaraderie goes a long way.
Maybe
So-
he just likes podcasting.
That's also it. It's fun.
Even if it is a crappy podcast.
Even if it's a crappy podcast, it's a way to just like
Just,
all these random thoughts I wouldn't be able to fucking
it's a way to air out some dirty
tell
laundry.
y'all in a quick way.
Yeah.
But through the podcast, I could do it quickly.
So, maybe.
So what we are gonna be recording on Fridays, and we're gonna have to release on Mondays.
That way you
because-
got your bullshit. I only need 3 days because I'm a fucking faggot.
Maybe.
So we're gonna have to release
Now, I could
on
just
Mondays.
Release it on Wednesday out of spite.
Well, we're gonna have to.
That's what fucking sassy bitches do.
But then
I'm
that
the
gives
sassy
2
bitch. Yeah, you are.
days for
You big
people to
old dick.
comment,
I'm the
and that
sassiest.
gives no time for anybody. Because Clarissa just clearly stated it was late. I didn't even fucking listen to
I'll
it.
try.
So
There is no try, there is do.
So
can try.
we'll be recording Fridays. So Clarissa, you're the most consistent one. If you can get your comments
Hey,
in by
don't be
Friday,
dogging on Prue, man. Go Prue.
I just said consistent.
I know again.
So why are you trying to fucking make a wedge between us and our fucking friends? Like the only people that listen to the fucking podcast.
That's what she do. She likes drama. She wants to be told that
go to TNT for that shit.
Nah, dog. See, that's what she do. She just
I might be a little fucked up in the head. Who knows?
No, it's not. She fucked up.
Yeah, but you're not the fun kind of fucked up.
No,
I didn't know there was a fuck.
Yeah, you're like you're like the fat bitch. You're like the fat bitch who says, no man can handle me because I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm so fucking lonely.
Whoa,
You're gonna
wait, what fat bitch is
then
that?
you're fucking girl looking ass.
I only seen her red say that's like no man can handle
fucking
me.
fat bitch. Mostly white people. You're acting like a real white fat bitch.
Hey, they
All
get
you
it.
need is a black boyfriend to knock you up.
As long as they get boyfriends.
Yeah.
There's a chance I could get girlfriend.
No, you'll get a boyfriend.
Get a boyfriend for sure.
Girls don't fuck. Below the thing. They gotta like you.
A boy will snatch you up, girl.
Yeah.
A girl, not so much.
Yeah.
But that was
You're
the
going for
Clarissa
something that has
Clan
no
Jam
standards.
Power Hour.
You're going for something with no standards. That way you can get it.
Maybe.
Girls have standards, and they need you to provide.
I've seen a lot of girls with no standards.
You, what you gonna do?
Hey,
you, what you gonna do? God damn it.
You, what you gonna do?
There you go.
You,
On that
what
note,
you gonna do?
thank you for listening to episode 163 of the City Podcast. We have been your host. I'm Tony, and I'm here with...
Your name ain't Tony. Your name is fucking Rosita.
And...
Your boy Eric.
Hate that boy. But, like we say at the end of every episode, bye.
Not coming out on Wednesdays.
I'm gonna kick you in your bad leg.
That's both of them.